Welcome to our channel. Coco Gauff spills details on Australian Open routine featuring boyfriend and women's tennis. Things can become complicated as far as preparations are concerned at Grand Slam events. However, the American tennis sensation, Coco Gauff, has a unique way of dealing with it. While Gauff is training hard to win her maiden Australian Open title, she is taking it one match at a time along with a relaxed routine. During an interview, Gauff highlighted her pre-match routine, which also involved her boyfriend and women's tennis. Earlier today, Gauff was up against Jodie Burrage of Great Britain in the second round of the tournament. Continuing her dominant display, Gauff took no time in dispatching Burrage's challenge in straight sets 6-3, 7-5, extending her win streak to 7 matches since the United Cup. Subsequently, Gauff sat down for an interview and talked about her routine during the day when she plays at night. She said, "Usually I just go to the gym in the morning at the hotel, do something pretty light, and then just sit in my hotel room. I'm not really one that sometimes if I'm feeling not lazy, I'll go for a walk or something like that, but usually I'll just sit in my hotel room today. I was just watching tennis and talking to my boyfriend, and that's pretty much about it." Further, when asked about what all matches she watched recently, Gauff mentioned watching Siegemund versus Siegemund, Naomi Osaka versus Karolina Machova's second-round matches in Melbourne. 5th seed Siegemund, the 2024 Australian Open runner-up and Paris Games gold medalist, suffered an upset defeat to 97th-ranked Siegemund. A time violation seemed to disrupt Zheng's focus, allowing Siegemund to seize control and ultimately prevail 7-6, 3, 6-3. Naomi Osaka, a two-time Australian Open champion, showcased her dominance by overcoming Karolina Machova in a thrilling 3-set victory, 1-6, 6-1, 6-3. After dropping the first set, Osaka unleashed her powerful ground strokes, winning 18 of the next 23 games to secure her first third-round appearance at a Grand Slam since 2022. She doesn't care. Coco Gauff brushes off criticism aimed at Danielle Collins over Swiatek incident. Interestingly, this isn't the first time that Gauff has talked about her pre-match routine. In another interview, she highlighted her food habits before her matches, saying, "I do love mushrooms and pasta, I just don't eat them pre-match. They make my stomach kind of hurt a little bit, but also I don't know if it's just in my head too sometimes. I'm usually not superstitious, just with that." After Gauff won her maiden Grand Slam title at the 2023 US Open, she revealed a peculiar pre-match routine with her boyfriend. It eventually helped her lift the trophy in her native country. Coco Gauff had a long chat with her boyfriend before the US Open final. Before the 2023 US Open final, Gauff reached the French Open final in the previous year, but lost out to IGA's Swiatek in the Summit Clash. As a result, nerves got the better of her ahead of the US Open final. To ease those nerves, Gauff dialed her boyfriend in the middle of the night. Following her win, Gauff highlighted how the conversation changed around the game for her. She revealed, "Honestly, I didn't have any of those visions of winning till last night. I thought about it, but I told myself to get it out of my head because that's what I did at French. I was envisioning, what would happen if I would win. I think I wanted it too much. Last night, I started a little bit, but honestly, I just called my boyfriend, and I told him let's talk until it's time to go to sleep. So we spoke until 1 a.m., and then I went to sleep." Well, Gauff went on to defeat Aryna Sabalenka to win her maiden Grand Slam trophy, becoming the first American teenager to win the US Open crown since Serena Williams in 1999. The American sensation is looking to replicate that feat at the ongoing Australian Open and is looking good to dig deep in the tournament.